How are you guys doing? This is Martin. You know me from my series on how to pay off your car loan in 36 months without giving up Starbucks or being cheap. Some of you probably have watched like 16,728 people have watched my video on how I've talked about how to pay off your car loan. Because back in about 2020, I had a 2005 BMW. After 7 years, I was on the verge of putting another $6,000 transmission in it. And I said, no, I am not going to do that. And I ended up getting myself a 2012 Camry for about 18,000. Paid it off in 18 months. Then after that, I got into an accident coming back from a place called from a mall from the okay, who knows the Santa Anita Mall? Comment, subscribe, like. Comment, subscribe, like. Let me know if you know the Santa Anita Mall. So I was coming back from there, and someone rear-ended me. So I ended up having to get a 2014 Camry. So I'm on my second year of payments. I got the car. I guess I got it 21,000 for a 2014 Camry, and I got the loan down. It's down to 909,000 and about $800 as of now. And I've had the car almost 2 years, so I'm shooting on. It's a 60 month, but I'm seeing if I can't knock it out in like 40 months. For sure, I can do it in. I'll do it in like I can do it in 48, but I'm gonna see if I can do it in 40. So. And I have my programs, $197, $397, $697 training programs. If you want to get back into the workplace, do it. You see, Macy, JCPenney's filed for this, for bankruptcy or something. Other Chapter 11, other companies are doing it. So I want you to be, when the economy opens up, some of these places will have money. And as soon as they open up, I want you to be the first ones. That's why I always say, pay to play. Play to get your name out of the stack. It's not going to be good. My company's already talking about us taking a 10% pay cut, taking 2 days off from work. So I've picked up a couple of commission jobs. One, I signed the actual form. One, I did not answer the phone because those are the kind of people you call up and set the lead for. Hey, the lead is bad. You're not, 1 o'clock is not 1:15. Now, if you could call me in advance, say, Martin, I'm going to be a little late, I'll call you at 1:15. That's fine. But then that's the kind of place that'll mess up a lead and turn around and blame you. You guys didn't even call within a minute or 5 minutes or something. So that's because I do cold calling. If you need a person that can cold call, let me do it for you, man. $50. I can do it. I'll go for $10 to $15 per lead, and we can talk about something on the back end to help you out. Working on a commission basis, as long as you can deliver. If I get you the lead, out of 10 leads, if you can at least close two where we both can get paid, let's do it. So $197, $397, $697 program. So what can you do? There's like 36 million people out of work. I'm in California, so you're looking at another 4 to 5 million that you're competing with for like every day. It's not like the old days, unfortunately, when you could do like the Craigslist. Last summer, I was working at an event planning place where I was enjoying the food, handing out pizza. So I don't know what that job's going to be this year. So I'm like, looks like the best job is going to be something on the phone. Eventually, we'll be back person to person selling stuff. People will need stuff done in their house. People will need to sell their house. And products will need to be sold. Those are going to be the business that are going to be growing. So, Martin Morris, P.O. Box 540, San Bernardino, California, 92402. Damn, man, I look good, man. I just got a new Galaxy S10. I'm like, damn, I shaved my head this morning. Allergies are gone. Damn, I be looking good. Your girls should be emailing this, brother. This brother be looking good. Losing my gut. Used to have a big gut. Got rid of the gut, man. Stop eating meat. Man, I'm looking good. Okay, let me get back to it. So today, I wanted to talk to you a little about Saturdays or Sunday. It'll be like, we'll talk about retirement lottery. You said, Martin, what's a retirement lottery? Well, unfortunately, the interest rate is at 0%. So in the old days, you'll be able to like put like $10,000 in the bank, say, and then if during my time it was 10% interest, so you get 10% interest on $10,000 at the end of the year. I think that's $1,000, and then you subtract the bank fees. Back in my time, it was about $6.50 times 12, so you're looking at $800. You're $700 to $1,000 minus say $110 in fees. So at the end, you save, I made $890. That's passive income, which means that's income I did not have to work for. That $10,000 I made, I put it in the bank, That is just gaining me interest. Now, if I had that $10,000 today and put it in the bank, you get 0% interest or some stupid number, 0.0015%, which is basically zero. So I'm not getting any money on that $10,000. So that say like when it was during the earlier times when I was like there's 30 or 40, like $10,000 would be $10,700 at the end of the year. Now, if you put $10,000 in the bank, then my bank fees, I'm in a farmer's merchant bank. The bank fee is $8.60 times 12. So that came out, I calculated if there was $103.06, have $103.60 worth of bank payments minus 10,000. So at the end of the year, that's I've lost money. So my $10,000 is 9,000. There was 9,860 something dollars. So in the past, that $10 would be I get $700 passive income. Now I get no money. So what that means is now there's nowhere you can just take your money easily and just put it in, gain some interest, and the money's safe. Either you're going to put your money in the stock market, which now is up and down because we don't know how the company is going to settle out. What are the government's going to do? The election's all going to throw stuff off, and people realize they overreacted. You don't know what's going to happen. So the stock market, you can put it in. Maybe if you're lucky enough, you can get a company that's offering a bond like Boeing did. They had a $25 billion bond, which means I would put $10,000 in there, and then in return for putting that $10,000 in there, there's a 5% interest they would give me back per year. So I put that $10,000 in, I would get $500 of interest, and then they would give me back my principal in the future. But it's like $500 is I don't have to work for it. It's free. It's like begging. They give me the money. They give me. It's like the government. It's like some of you guys who got I didn't get the damn $1,200 check. I didn't get no unemployment. I mean, they just fucked me. If you made money, basically, if you made money, you got punished. If you were like didn't make money, they put you on unemployment, try to make you a slave. I don't know, man. But I already know I was on unemployment back in 1995, and they don't give it to you for free. Trust me. You earn that money. Have you been interviewing? You get tired of that. So, but let's get back to what I'm saying. So it means you have a generation of like they got what is this? All these podcasts, retirement podcasts, whatever stuff about graduation. Why don't you tell the people, graduating seniors of the college, graduating seniors of the high school, you are in a generation of 0% savings rate in the bank, which means all the money you make, if you put it in the bank at the end of the year, that money is going to go down because there's basically it's negative interest. You have no money. So what that means now, you have to put your money into like a so you have to do a business venture. You get your money back. You have to buy something low, sell it high, or my generation, we have legalized gambling. So now you can try to gamble your way to get some return on your money, or you can play the lottery like Martin Morris is trying to do. He's trying to show you, hey, this is another way to try to get a return on your investment. Keno, that's what it was. Which means, like guy told me, Keno, I mean, you get in like Keno, he said if you play that lottery game Keno, if you get 4 things, you get $10 back. That's like a 25% return on one. You got $1. You match something. He said you get $10 back. You're getting more interest from the Keno than you are from the bank. I don't know, but what I'm trying to say is like you have 3 options to make a return on your money: stock market, invested in some type of business, or you got to gamble. And the ones I'm going to talk to you about a little, you have the lottery, and you have the gambling. Reason I want you to let's just talk about the lottery today. This is the Mega Million, Friday, May 15th, $260 million. So I took $1, I deposited it. I took $2, gave it to the person for the opportunity to see if I can't get money back. I only played a lottery once above 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. Don't waste it on the other times. Just save your money. And it doesn't matter how many tickets you buy, because the odds of winning are like 570 million, 5 million, 700 million or something. So you'd have to buy like $6 million tickets, $6 million worth of tickets, supposedly, and maybe get your money back. So I just think that's funny. But reason why, like, it's just like this, the lottery is just like a cheap, easy way. Just go in there, give it to the guy, be done. And this is, so this week I've spent $8 and the return I got was zero. Same as I would get from putting it in the bank. And I don't have any business ventures right now. So I said, okay, I'll dedicate $10 of my check toward the lottery. Let's just see what happens. Never option, we're going to test, when Vegas opens up, we're going to test the gambling option. The problem with the gambling option is like an open faucet, because at least with this, the law stops here. Martin, pay $2 for ticket. It's like getting married. No, I don't know what that. I don't know where I was heading with that one, but it's like saying $2, done. It's like a sunk cost. Now I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Damn, I'll be looking good though. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Then zero. Okay, it's done. You know, that's it. Now the problem with gambling, like if I go to Vegas now, I got to make sure I'm disciplined. You got to have more discipline when you're playing the gambling thing, because you can go to the versateller, get money, get money, get money. It's like Franklin, like that Twilight Zone episode. Can like always take the money out, and that's how you go into debt. Only option I was thinking about with gambling that you could possibly win, because Vegas has all these prop bets, I'm going to test it out, is like every time you play a hand of blackjack, you also got to play the prop bet. Just put $1 here, like you put it. I'm going to test it on the small tables first. Just put this money here, that money here, see what happens. I think that's the only way you can really get rich is by playing blackjack. You got to either play it at know really how to play, and you got to move over to the high tables, or you got to try to beat Vegas at its game by having enough money to play the prop bets, because they want you to play, and try to make somebody like that. So this month, I'm just going to work on the lottery. So far, I've invested $8 in the lottery, and I've gotten $0 back. So those are sunk costs. Now when I go to Vegas and play the blackjack, I'm going to take $200. Think what is it? Maybe $1,000. So $500 straight for the hand, $500 for the prop bet, and I'm going to see if by playing both of them at the same time, how much money I come away with. So I'm going to see if I can put $1,000, and let's see if I can't win $100, $200, $300. So $1,000, a 10% return is $100. A $1,000, 20% return is $200. But I've realized I was at the blackjack table. It took me about an hour and a half or 2 hours. So it was down 100, up 100. It took me about 3 hours to finally win $150, $200 when I finally started to get the hands I wanted. I wasn't really playing a prop bet. So that was causing me to fluctuate, because we were getting the hands on the prop bet. But those are the ways I'm just trying to take my money, a little bit of money, see if I can't get me like a percentage back. Because now with 0% interest, I'm putting money in the bank. You got to put the money in the bank. You got to put that money in the bank, because that money is like seed. You need that to eat. You need it for emergency. Even if you are going to be down $100 at the end of the year, it's better than nothing. You know, I mean, it's basically a holding place. It's a place where no one can kill. It's like better than putting it in the walls. That's basically what it is. Safe deposit box. But what it's saying is like, the banks see no value in giving you interest, because money is so cheap and money's flooded the market. And also now, because of the stock market fluctuation in the companies, you can't really put your money in any company, because you know if they're going to be around. So that reduces you to buying bonds, basically. Coupons, however you want to call it, trying to get a return on your principal and get your principal at the end of the year, because now the bank savings percentage is zero. So if you got to gamble, if you got like an extra $10 or $20, set it aside. I recommend retirement option number one for the new middle class. If you don't want to invest in the stock market, if you don't want to buy junk bonds, if you don't want to buy corporate coupons, you only have the lottery, and you only have legalized gambling, whatever that means, which means you're going to have a whole bunch of more homeless people. That's what that tells you. At least with the lottery, I see like this older Hispanic guy always going from his house. He's like be traveling from his house all the way to Chevron. He buys his lottery tickets and stuff. You say, Martin, why do you say he's a Hispanic? I see that there's a black guy I see going to the 7-Eleven with 5 or 6 tickets too. You want me to say it like that? There's a white guy who goes into the 7-Eleven who buys a cigarette or one of those Twister things. And I saw, hey, you are what you are, man. So I don't care. 51. What do you think, man? But I see them, and like some of them win, some of them lose, but it looks like the way you can like at least protect the amount that you actually lose is to stick with the lottery. In the future, we're going to talk a little bit more gambling, but we'll check on my results. Just a quick read. It won't be as long as this one, but just like retirement result, week 1, $8 loss, nothing gain. Planning a strategy for blackjack, possibly gambling. But I know gambling, if you want that as a retirement plan, I'm trying to set it to like a minimum of how much you can lose, what disciplines you can have. So, because now in this new era of 0%, all the middle class it really has, because of the fluctuation in the stock market, if you're not smart enough to invest in bonds and you don't want to invest in any type of property, or you're afraid to lose your principal, you don't think you have enough money like to let $3,000 to $5,000 go, then you only have gambling and you have the lottery. So that's your lesson for the day. $10,000 times 10% during my time gave me $722 of passive interest. Probably off, something like that. Now during this time, my $10,000 at the end of the year turns into $900, $800. That's not good. It's just saying there's really no safe way to get a return on your money. Basically your money is always at risk. You're gonna have to lose something. You gotta lose a little bit of this, lose a little bit of that. That's what this new COVID virus thing is called. So something to think about. Let me know what you think. Join my 1,000 subscriber program. I want to get 100,000 people added to my channel. That's my goal. It may be done in May. It may be done in June, but let's get it for May. 36 million people out of work. Look at this channel. Do not get fooled by the media. They don't talk about the 0% interest. That's more devastating than any virus thing, which means your money's always at risk. That is not a good thing, like I'm telling you. So do the math. Go and ask your parents about a time where the interest was 12, 13, 14%. So let me know what you think. Join my channel. Email me, martching2018@gmail.com. Let me know what you think, man. Like I said, signing off now for 0% interest and gambling and lottery, the new retirement plan for the middle class.